welcome. We're here for free live tarot readings. What is going on, everybody? Andrea, good morning to you as well. CM, hello. Bartman, OV, Nicole, Angel, Ahudi, Yanni, Bridget, Gloria, Blu-ray, Miguel, Jenna, and Prashi. Welcome, everybody. We got like 25 people here already, and it's been 30 seconds. So, going to be a busy night. Got a lot of people. What is going on? How is everybody? So it is a party indeed. Brandon, welcome to the party. It's the hand on the table party. You know what I mean? Kiss, welcome. What is going on? Kathy, welcome as well. So there we go. Joshua, how are you? So let's see. We got any readings? Anybody got questions? Anybody got questions? Or I'm just going to show repeated magic tricks over and over? Or like, what's going on? Let me know. Man, who replaced Aries at my collab? Well, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Let's see. A hootie. Let's find out about the Aries replacement. All right. All right. Did you have a good jog this morning? Indeed, I did. I went to where it wasn't like at the pitch darkest time of the day. In the morning. Andrea, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Will hubby get a new degree? No, get a new career with the existing degree. Andrea, let's figure that out and get you an answer here. See what is happening. As usual, we're going to start off with my tarot. Gloria, thank you for your donation as well. We're going to start off with mine because that's the way we roll. You know what I mean? We roll. We got my tarot does feature prominently on the channel, I have to admit, because it is mine. And we'll see how it goes here, see how that is. So I did jack the volume a little bit tonight, so everybody should be able to hear me quite well. Philippe and Boo Boo, what is going on? Queen Famous, how are you tonight? Good to see you again. Bridget, good to see you as well. Here we go. Let's find out what is happening with the new career. Is it going to be a new career? Do we have an Ace of Pentacles? All the usual cards that we really want to see with a new career. Ooh, Strength, 10 of Swords. Does look like maybe the end of the other one. The Lovers, new career, 4 of Wands, comfortable, Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think you're looking at that. I think you are looking at a new sort of pathway. I'm not really sure career-wise, but a new pathway. Nina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So, yeah, husband doesn't look like that they feel that much at home. Maybe we have some issues to where they're just not comfortable with how things are going. They just don't feel like there's a lot of upward mobility. I mean, you sort of maybe have some problems in that realm. And we say that because we have the 10 of Swords. Like, I do want to get an escape mechanism from this. McCall, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. We do want an escape mechanism. Boo Boo, thank you for yours. We do want an escape mechanism, the 10 of Swords. The Lover says we want something we feel more connected with. We have more opportunities with. We have more upward mobility. We have something where we have the success ratio is just going to be a little bit more standard. It's going to be a little more predictable, you know, where you want to just be more comfortable with that. We sort of see that with the 4 of Wands. I just want to be comfortable. I want something that matches me. We have the 4 of Wands, which is sort of like a mating card. You know, that's a really loose term there, but you know what I mean. A bit of a mating thing to where we have just this joining together. And then we have the Lovers, another joining together. And it feels like that we just don't have this. We don't have the opportunities. We don't have the comfort. We don't have a lot of things that we really sort of need in the career currently. We need more of a connection, need more passion with it. Because when you work at something that you love doing, everything just comes easy. Everything is so easy. So this is really looking good. 10 of Swords, though, it's going to be difficult to divorce ourselves from the old stuff. We're going to have to sort of just shake that off and move on. And that's weird. That's weird. We've been doing this. We consider this our career. Quinn, thank you for your donation. We consider this our career. We're moving forward, but we have a strength. We'll be able to move through it. But separating ourselves from the previous career is going to be really, really weird. But that passion from that Ace of Cups, that passion about getting the new career, I think that is going to sort of override it. But yeah, it's sort of awkward, you know? It's like we go day to day, we read tarot, and then one day I come on here and I do dancing or something. You know, it's just completely out of place. Just feels weird. But there you go. All right, Gloria. But yeah, I do see them making a nice adjustment to that. Do you see the CAP contacting me soon? Well, let's see about that. See if we can get a CAP in the house. See if we can get a CAP in here. And yeah, so GB wants to know about a CAP. The story about a CAP, are they contacting me? Are they not going to call me? Are we going to get an Ace of Swords, which is, you know, literally the ideal situation here? To get that Ace of Swords action would be just fantastic. Is it real, though? Is it realistic? Are we going to have the love from the hearts? Are we going to have that in here? Paula, welcome. How are you doing? Paula, did you get your cards yet? Because it has been a hot minute. I think you're actually the last person that that's going to get your cards. All right. Yeah, do the samba. Yeah, you know, I did try dancing once. So there's this, it's not a competition. It's like this meetup to where they do a bunch of different dances. And so I got a list of the dances and I went. I was like, I'm going to do, you know, this dance thing. I think it'd be a fun way to meet people. Anyway, what I did not know is they had like 20 dances you had to know just to get in the door. And apparently they change it every week. So I didn't know all of the dances. It was like, you know, you can't just know the samba or whatever. You have to know 8 different styles of the samba and they're all completely different. So I was just like muddling my way through it and ended up, you know, being embarrassing myself. But, you know, that's the way it goes. At least I tried. At least I gave it a shot. All right, back to the regularly scheduled programming. I did say, Gloria, are we going to have the Ace of Swords? And there it is. And there it is. That means yes. I mean, the bottom line, especially at the beginning, it's sort of warming up. It's saying the Ace of Swords saying, yes, they will contact you and it will be fairly soon. The Five of Pentacles, they have a lot of sad tales to tell you. They're going to cry on your shoulder. They're going to tell you all about that time they tried to learn the 8 different sambas and they went and they made a fool of themselves. The Five of Pentacles is not a great card. It's a sob story card. They've been through rough times. They want to let you know all about it. Hanged Man, they're a different person though. They got a little bit different impressions than they did before. Speaking of impressions, Rowan's impressions. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And Miss Tweets, welcome. So yeah, the Hanged Man says, I come in a different style now. I have a different way of approaching things, looking at things. It's, you know, I'm enlightened a bit more. I've grown. I've changed. I think that it's going to be something interesting. The Four of Pentacles, though, they're very sort of selfish with the conversation. You know what I mean? They're just going to talk about themselves and about their 5 different sambas they had to learn. They're not really going to ask you a lot of questions on it. It's like you have to interrupt them just to get something in. You know, it feels kind of awkward with that. The Four of Pentacles, the selfish, the greed card, keeping what I have, not really giving much. And I just think they just need a shoulder to cry on almost, it seems like. But I do see them contacting you soon. Ace of Swords comes with a bit of unusual cards, but only one bad card, the Five of Pentacles. Again, that sort of went through a hard time. Want to tell you all about it. Tell you all about it, whether you want to hear it or not. You know, tango is awesome. Yeah, I think I learned the tango. So I paid for private lessons just to go to this stupid thing. And it's so weird too. There's like tables and it like Costco tables. And on all the tables, everybody knew each other and nobody knew me. So I'm there by myself. Everybody else knew somebody else. I was in over my head. I don't know even how to get in the group or anything. It was on meetup.com, so I just signed up and went. I asked a bunch of questions. Nobody answered me. It's kind of rough, I got to say. In retrospect, I shouldn't have gone. Kind of rough, but I had fun. Well, no, I didn't have fun, but, it's a learning process. All right. Does the college sweetheart want to contact me? Do they want a whole lot of Nina in their life? Let's see about that. Hopefully, you know what I mean? They're probably just disconnected from you. They don't know where you are. You got to give them a call, and figure out how to do all that. All right, we'll go for the, we're doing the usuals. We're doing the usual set of stuff here, going with the Divine Tarot. There you go. Put 'em my y'all. CD music all over and look at the beat. Yeah, there you go. All right. So, Blah says, hello, you won't believe this. I am considering a new location after my ex argued that he won't like me moving away with his son. Well, okay. So all those places, all those readings for naught. It appears, Blah, that you need more readings, I guess. I don't know. That sounds kind of crappy. That distance thing hurt you. Why did you go for the distance anyway? Is it just like a good deal? When you get out in the middle of nowhere, those houses are the best deal ever. Those houses are so cheap. You just got to love it. You know what I mean? Speaking of love it, Blah, there we go. Success. All right, Blah, we have a double H. Blah wants the double H. All right, Blah, thank you for your donation. We will check it out. We will check it out. The Hamel Hampstead. Where do they get these names from? I have no idea. When you move farther out in the middle of nowhere, it's like $1 a house. It's great. Okay. Do they want to contact me? Ace of Cups. If they knew where you were, it'd be great. Ace of Cups is a good one. We got the Ace of Swords on the last one. We got the Ace of Cups on this one. We're having good readings tonight. If you want good news, it appears tonight is smooth sailing. It's smooth sailing. Ace of Cups, Nina. That is looking fantastic. They do think about contacting you. They do occasionally. They don't just sit there and just dream about you all night or anything. But the Ace of Cups says they occasionally remember you. And if you popped in, they'd be very receptive to, if you hunted them down on Facebook, not in a weird way, but if you hunted them down in a normal way on Facebook, they would be pretty receptive to that. Seven of Wands, they're kind of in a mixture of stuff in here. The Fool, the King of Cups, they're sort of in a relationship jail almost. They appear to be, mixed in with some relationship goo, I guess. The Fool into the King of Cups with the Seven of Wands, like they didn't really get into a good situation. They're sort of stuck with it. They can't really get out of it. It's kind of awkward. They feel weird about it. They don't really want to communicate with this person a lot. It's sort of not a good situation, but they're sort of putting up with it just because that's what they're doing at the moment. Seven of Wands, they're playing defense right now, trying to not make everybody angry. Again, they're in a weird situation happening with all of that. The Seven of Wands into the Fool. They will be leaving the situation eventually, but for right now, they're pretty comfortable with that, even if they have to defend themselves from all sorts of anxiety and grief. The King of Cups ultimately says they would like something better, but they're too lazy to sort of hunt for it. They're not in a situation where it's a desperately trying to escape. They're desperately trying to find something else and all that. They're sort of just putting up with what they have, and there you go. So yeah, they think about you occasionally, because you were good times, you were fun, and right now they're not having any fun at all. So unfortunately, that's the situations we get into sometimes when we say yes and we jump into something we're not quite prepared for. That's just the way it goes. Sunshiny Day, welcome. What is going on today? All right, let's do Boo Boo. Boo Boo wants to know, week ahead and be kind. In other words, don't use the thought. Okay, we'll use a nice kind deck. I'm thinking the Art Tarot. It has been a hot minute. Since I have pulled this out of here. It doesn't stink. It smells great. It smells like roses and puppies. You know what I mean? Well, not after the puppy does a doo-doo on the floor, but it smells like roses and lavender. It smells great. It is not like the Angel Wisdom Tarot. I'm just saying. Nadine, welcome. How are you doing tonight? So let's see about that. The week ahead, how is it going to go? Is it going to smell like roses and puppies as well? Let's see about that. So, welcome. How are you doing tonight? I knew he married the wrong gal. Yeah, sometimes you're all excited about getting married, and then you get in there and you're like, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. We don't read all reversals in case you're watching this video later and you're yelling at the monitor like, what the hell is he doing? Why did he just flip all those? Because we don't read all reversals, because I don't want to. All right. Let's see about that. Week ahead. The sun, it looks like a fairly decent week. We're sort of constricted in many ways right now. We want to do some other stuff, but it seems like we just have to stick with the normal standard things. Eight of Swords, I'm kind of boxed in. I don't feel like I have a lot of movement room. I don't feel like I have a lot of opportunities with some things, but I'm trying to sort of wiggle my way out of it, but the restrictions are there. Ace of Wands, I do want to get something started. You feel like you really need to get another project, really need to get something moving, something going on. And part of the problem is the Ace of Wands. We're just sort of restricted within that. The Sun overall does say that it's going to be a pretty good week. I don't think it's going to be too bad at all. The Knight of Wands, again, says I think you're going to be able to get that stuff started. The stuff that you've been delaying, the stuff that you sort of put on the back burner may be coming into light with the Knight. Hey, that rhymes. So you're definitely coming into this new situation. But again, I think the restrictions, if you can move through these, go around it, get something else, I think it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So there you go. We're talking about music. Favorite Sesame Street Playground Tango, huh? Okay, I have no idea. I may get that Divine deck. Nina, it's only $13 freaking dollars. It's so inexpensive. I love that deck. And, oh, I need to do news. News is coming out, by the way, next week. The 15th is Thursday. Hopefully I get news out sooner. I do want to get some more classes out. I've been kind of lazy up in here, but that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes sometimes. Okay. What can I expect next for JG? I assume this is a love, McCall. McCall, is this like a love and all of that? Yeah, it's only $13. It's like the no-brainer deck of the decade. No pun intended, but yeah. So and it comes with a hard box, a book that's nice, and the deck is $350 GSM linen. I'm just saying, if there's one deck that's just a no-brainer, go get it. Don't even think about it. It's going to be the Divine Tarot for sure. All right, let's break out some cats up in here. Not the play, the Grimalkin Tarot instead. There you go. The last deck that he used. Yeah, $13. That is Darcy. I'm telling you, the Divine Tarot, this one right here, is $13. It comes with a hard box, a color book, and a $350 GSM deck with linen, with a linen finish. I mean, if there's a no-brainer for $13 for all of that, I mean, I spent $13 on my Chick-fil-A salad today, and I could have gotten the Divine Tarot for that price. All right. So, speaking of tarots, this is the what is the deal today? Well, this is the Grimalkin Tarot. The Grimalkin Tarot, it's the cat. It was a Kickstarter. I don't know when it's going to be in stock again on Etsy. They're kind of fishy with the whole thing. What can I expect next for JG? You can expect a lot. This doesn't look like anything that's going to be solved anytime soon. So there we go. There's your reading. You got a lot of crap coming in. We got 2 10s. Okay. JG is not happy with what happened. Not happy at all. It seems that we're not stuck. It seems that we want to get through something. We want to end the situation. We have 2 10s. That's an ending. McCall, that is an ending. We feel that something's ending. We want something to end. The 10 of Wands is an encumbrance card. It's like when we try to bench press a Buick and it just doesn't work and we end up with a hernia. right? The Ten of Wands is an encumbrance card. This situation is too damn much on me. It doesn't feel right. It's a lot to unload on me. Look at all this crap that I have to do over here. The Ten of Swords, I want it to end. This is an ending card. Talk about it in my book. I have a whole chapter dedicated to it. Ten of Swords, I want this to end. Why? Why do I want it to end? Because of the Tower. The Tower says, if this doesn't end, it just could collapse. The situation could collapse. Kiki Squad, thank you for your donation. The Tower says it could indeed collapse with the wrecking ball, which is not good at all. So we do need the situation to end. We need to get it stopped. The Hierophant. You don't think I'm taking this seriously, but I am. I am. It could also indicate that this goes to court or it goes to somebody else to mediate it. But yeah, this is a pretty thick situation here. You got a lot of bad cards. The overall feel of this is we need it to end. If it doesn't end, it's going to get worse. We need to just terminate this entire thing as soon as possible. It's weighing on me. It's weighing on you. Let's stop it. All right. The Hierophant is a serious card. It's also a leadership card. Who's going to take control? Who's going to take command? If we have some problems, we need to figure it out. Who is going to be in command? Because if we don't, again, there we go with the Tower. The Tower is not a good ending to any reading at all. Not at all, unless you're just looking for drastic changes. It's just not good. It says that things are going to heat up. Things are going to reach a point where they just start crumbling down. All right, Quinn. Anyone have a secret crush? Quinn, does anybody have a secret crush? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of a yes-no question. Let's see about that. Let's see if anybody has been staring at your booty and thinking, I want a whole lot of that. You never know. You never know who is staring when you're not looking. Unless you have those glasses that have little mirrors in them. Those could be handy. For people checking out the booty. We'll do the This Might Hurt Tarot on this one. Just because we got to use it sometime. I've been trying to use the Zombie Tarot every day, and I've just been an epic failure. This is the season to break out that Zombie Tarot and get her done. And it's just not working for me. I'm just not getting that, not remembering it. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see about that. Does anybody have a secret crush? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, no. Ten of Cups, no. The Sun, no. Doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like much. The Ten of Cups, do you have your fans? Do you have people that do occasionally look at your butt? You know, the Ten of Cups is okay. We got opportunities. I think you have opportunities that you're just not taking advantage of if you're looking for that. So if you're thinking, all right, is somebody secretly in love with me? It just doesn't look like that. But again, I think you have your fans. I think you have people that smile at you and they'll say hello, look at you a little too long, and maintain that eye contact a little too long. You know what I mean? And when you leave, they may be thinking,
music to make love to.
And you don't even know it. Are they a crush? No. Are they somebody that kind of thinks you're okay? You know, they wouldn't mind, Ten of Cups says, yeah. The Sun says there's nobody that just sits there and just crushes on you, though, and just thinks about you. And if Quinn would just walk over and say hello, I would be all over that. I would leap on him like a loose football in an NFL game. You know, some people just may want to do that. But the Sun says, nobody just sits there and thinks about that. But Ace of Wands, nor are they willing to just leap out and do and take the role of the first responder here. The Ace of Wands says, it'd be kind of nice, but I'm not really going to do any actions towards that. Ace of Pentacles says you probably need to take the first step. If you like somebody, saying hello to them won't kill you. You know what I mean? Ultraviolet, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for all the comments on the videos, Ultraviolet. Welcome back. So there you go. Oh, these sounds crack me up. Yeah, I try to limit how often I use them, though, so I don't kind of burn everybody out. All right, Rowan's Impressions. Will hubby start spending more time home and less at work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Need a little more attention from hubby. We need more love from the hubby. Or you might be in here asking if somebody has a secret crush on you. Rowan's impressions might be like, does somebody have a secret crush on me? Or Philippe, I might have a secret crush on you. No, I'm just saying. All right. Let's see about how this goes. Let's use something we haven't used in a while. Way over here in the distance. You see that reach action? Did you see that reach action? Picking up that Wizard's Tarot. I just levitated that thing right over here like a Jedi lightsaber. Blah wants to know, what is the cue? Well, it's pretty short. We got Rowan's impressions, Blah, Kiki Squad, and then Philippe. So there we go. All right. Ultraviolet, what the art channel is called. Well, I don't know. If you can find it, congratulations. But, you know, if you want art lessons, though, I have those on Patreon. You can get a 20 hours of video instruction on how to draw. I teach you how to draw 20 hours long, and the Patreon's only $5. If you're interested in learning to draw from me and you want extremely detailed instruction, I will give it to you. And it is on the Patreon. You can join there for $5 and check it out, along with all the other bonuses and all that other stuff. Okay, let's go with here. Are they going to start spending some time at home and less time at work? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Renee, welcome. What is going on? Hate to be the bearer of bad news. The first hint that no is death is upside down. We want death in this case. You know what I mean? We want death in this case. We want change. We want some alterations. We don't want the Wheel of Fortune where it's just going to be day-to-day activities. Death reverse says it's not really going to change. They're not just going to leap out like the Avengers and try to do something different with all of that. Death says no, they like it how it is right now. Page of Wands too. I think that they're looking for something. They have that achievement mindset, to where they think that they need to do this, they need to do that, they need to get the achievements out. I think that is going to be sort of prominent with it. The Page of Wands, you remember from videos, is the Wolverine. They go after it. They don't stop. But they're kind of new. The Page of Wands, they always feel like there's somebody left behind, or they feel like they could have done something better, or they could have made more of an impression or something like that. The Knight of Wands is a movement card. You have these two wands out in the desert making these movement, making these opportunities. They're really busy at work. They have things to do. They have projects to deadlines to meet. Things are stacking up. But then we have this page right here. The Page of Swords is, you remember the spy. Because, Mina, welcome. Because the spy has all of the elements, so they're able to accommodate and adjust. They're able to bend and become anything that they want. And this is reversed. It feels like I'm stuck with this. I don't have many options. I don't have a lot of stuff that I can do. I'm just kind of stuck with the situation. So yeah, they're busy. They're trying to make an impact. They're stuck with the situation and they like it as is. So a whole lot of bad news. Sorry about that. You painted acrylics. Acrylics is fun, but it dries so freaking fast. And I don't want to put in slow dry into it and all. Yeah, I don't like acrylics. I mean, I did a lot of acrylics in my day, but I'm not a fan just because of how fast it dries. I'm probably biased because I'm in Texas. And in Texas, it's so freaking hot that I can put an oil painting, acts like acrylics. I can put it outside in 100-degree heat in direct sunlight, and the oil painting will dry just as fast as an acrylic painting will. It's pretty freaky. But I mean, if you're not in that climate, then yeah, acrylics is probably better. There we go. All right, we're going to Hamel Hampstead. I have no idea what that sounds like. That does not sound like pancake syrup anymore. All right, let's go. Everybody complains about this one. I don't know why. Everybody has this light seer hatred now. Everybody's like, am I the only one? Am I the only one that hates this deck? Apparently not, because a lot of people mention this. But anyway, I like it. It's okay. So yeah, acrylics dry too fast. And in Texas, acrylics dry the minute you squirt them out. I mean, if you go to the bathroom and you come back, those acrylics are done. So again, it's my climate more than anything. So I'm just going to blame the climate for this problem. And so I lean towards the oils. There you go. Mina, thank you for your donation. Get you a week ahead prediction. See how that is going to go. All right. Rose is posting questions to chat. That reminds me to put the rules up. By the way, there is no list. Donations take priority, then I pick at random. So we got donations out the wazoo. We're doing donations, obviously, because if you donated, you'd be like, wait, I'm supposed to get some love and attention from TO. What's going on here? So you're going to get love and attention. And there is no list. So I pick questions at random after donations, and it looks like donations are prominent tonight. So there we go. All right. The world reversed. The King of Cups, the Star reversed, and the Empress. This is not going to be smooth at all. This is not going to be smooth at all. The world reversed. It's like it never ends. There is... It never ends. The world reversed. We're not getting into this happy ending. Not only that, but it seems to be this ever winding thing. The King of Cups not getting a good emotional feel for this particular thing. The Star, it's almost like that we shouldn't be there. It's almost like that we have a bit of a problem getting in, or we have a problem, sort of the move has a couple of hiccups with that. It's almost like we're not supposed to be here, right? The Star, we're guided to this place, and we're not really guided to this place at all. The Empress, we can make a happy home here. It is possible to make a happy home here. This also points to being the pregnant card, being the official family card of somebody and their child. That means that you and your son will do good there, though. I think you'll do well there. So if you're looking for something where you and your son could do well, which is the questions that you've asked before, this is a good place. The Empress says this is a good place because we have that family unit. The Star, though, we are running into problems like we shouldn't be there. It seems like it never ends. Let me know what that says about it never ends. I'm kind of curious as to how that reads, but that is the actual reading, but I'm kind of curious as to what that means. Amazon said Tarot of the Divine is 2 months out. That's pretty accurate. It's too good of a deal to offer to get to turn down. That's sort of like gasoline for 2 cents or something. You're gonna have a big line. You're gonna have to wait. So that's such an insane deal. Very glad that I pre-ordered that like 5 months ago. All right, any love offerings for Kiki? Everybody wants some love tonight. Can you feel the love tonight? I mean, I think that we need a couple of people to hook up on. If you see anybody that's asking about love and you want love too, you may want to hit them up and say hello. The worst thing they can do is spray you in the face with a can of pepper spray. So, all right. I guess virtually, not physically, but virtually. So anyway, the worst thing, that's not the worst thing. I guess they could, but you know what I mean. Is of a pregnant woman. Indeed. So there you go. It is pregnant, but it does It does mean somebody and their child. So there you go. All right. Let's see. Golden Wheel. Any love offers? The 8 of Swords, Ace of Wheels, Ace of Swords. Actually, I think so. Okay, as far as love offers, I don't really know what that means. Does that mean like somebody's coming with like the tray, where they serve food, like one of those silver trays? where they serve food or something, and they just like open the dome lid, and there's love there. I don't really know. Maybe they have hearts on their stream. It could be that as well. Child is in tummy. Well, blah. I mean, Okay. So Ace of Swords into the Ace of Wheels. I do think you have somebody that's going to hit you up and talk to you. Doesn't mean love. No, it means somebody new, somebody that's interesting, somebody that you do want to talk to, somebody that has some good things to say, some fun things to say. I think you find them entertaining and engaging, right? The Three of Cups. I think you eventually friend zone them for a variety of reasons, one of which maybe they're too nice, maybe they run a tarot stream. I mean, I don't know, but the Three of Cups says you do end up sort of friend zoning this particular person, and you're not really too excited at the end. But if you're looking for love offers, I do think that you do have one. So there you go. Now be careful before you friend zone. You may want to find out if they are if they're an emotional soulmate. Go watch the emotional soulmate video that I made, because a lot of times you'll mistake an emotional soulmate for being a friend opportunity, but they'll think that they're a love opportunity. Eight of Swords. It does say that you're sort of in a position to where you need to make a decision on that eventually, so you're going to have to do that. But yes, Kiki, you do have a love offer coming in. You may end up friend zoning them, but definitely a love offer coming in. Ace of Swords, the beginning of communication. Ace of Pentacles being the beginning of something that is more stable. And I think because you feel that way, there you go. Really is first time here trying to figure out what's going on. Really, there is tarot readings up in here. Really. It is called free tarot readings, and that is what we do. By the way, we have a queue, and we got Kiki Squad, we got Philippe, Bridget, Kayla, and Mina's bookshelf. So, if in case you're wondering what is going on, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. If you're interested in a private reading, you want to spend a whole lot of time with me for some random reason, email me here, also in the description as well. So there we go. We got the love screen. I love new people coming in. They're like, what is happening with all of this? April, welcome. It is good to see you again as well. All right, Philippe, does anybody have a secret? If you have a secret crush on Philippe, go ahead and let him know now. You know what I mean? Let him know. Do we have a secret crush? It is a secret crush night up in here. Could go to the love screen just to see. Just to see if we have a crush on here. You can see my little device in the love screen. The love screen is let you see all of my little toys in the back end there. All right. By the way, this is the Mons Tarot. In case you're wondering what it is, I have no idea what this thing is. It's called the Mons Tarot. Mystic Rose Healings. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? We got everybody in here. We peaked out at about 48 people a few minutes ago. It's pretty cool seeing how things roll. Really? Well, welcome, really. How are you doing? I read tarot. I do every single night at 6:30, really. I really do. Every night at 6:30, I am here reading some tarot cards. So there you go. Also, please hit that like and subscribe. I have 1,200 videos on my channel, which I think is the most tarot videos of any tarot channel on YouTube right now. All right. The King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Well, I don't see a secret crush. I see some opportunities that you sort of passed up. You're just like, man, I don't know if I really want to engage myself in that particular person. The Six of Wands says one of those would be pretty good to reevaluate, though. It's almost like that you need to sort of go back and rethink some of those love interests that you have passed by, because some of those I think could work out quite well. It could be a situation where it works out great. Definitely sort of reevaluate those things and see how that's going to go. So let me increase the size of the queue. That's the King of Swords into the Eight of Swords. Sort of to take that opportunity to go back and figure it out and make that happen. Because the Six of Wands says one of those will work out pretty good. Pretty good. You passed it up and you could still go back. It's never too late. Well, I'm not saying never. It is sometimes too late, but it's not too late right now. Six of Wands is a success card. I think it would be great. Two of Swords, though, says you're not really sure who, or, you sort of have to sort of reevaluate that. Again, somebody who was more interested in you than you were with them. So, yeah, no looking back. Sometimes you got to look back. You have to look back. Don't be like the Boston song, Don't Look Back. But yeah, Eight of Swords, you're restricting yourself in many ways from some of this stuff. So nobody has a consistent crush on you. Nobody's looking at your booty right now and saying, ooh, I want a whole lot of that. You know what I mean?
Everybody loves the D.
But the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, you have to take the initiative and figure out how all of that goes. So there you go. There we are. And that's the location of ourselves. There we are. Bella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What does my upcoming week look like? Bridget, let's get you a week. Let's get you a week, Bridget. BG. No, not the 70s band. Week ahead. How is it going to be? Your beauty is safe, and your booty is safe indeed. Maybe your beauty. I don't know. All right. Let's see about this. Let's go with the Gregory Scott. I'm pretty happy with this deck, I gotta say. We did the manga. Now we do the Gregory Scott. This year has been a home run for tarot decks. I am getting a new deck on Tuesday. I'm getting the intuitive Wisdom Tarot or the Intuitive Truth Tarot or something like that. Anyway, that's supposedly somebody's story that they made, and they put it into cards and have a book with it that talks about their experiences. I'm kind of interested to see their perspective on all that. Look at these pretty cards on it. I'm just saying, look at these beautiful cards. All right, let's see about that. Felicia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Maybe the Thoth deck. Felicia, we can hook you up with a whole lot of Thoth, because the Thoth does not lie. The Thoth lays it down on the line. What does your upcoming week look like? Bridget, let's hope it's going to be pretty stable. The Devil, the Two of Cups, Judgment, the Two of Wands. You got a lot of choices this week. A couple of choices coming up. We got twos sprinkled throughout here. You know what I mean? The twos. Wands and Cups. It's like we need to make a decision about something with love, something with relationships. There's too much stuff. There's too much stuff that you need to decide. Both of these two says to take action and don't wait. If you've been putting it off, you definitely want to make sure that you get, either get off the what is the saying? Get off the toilet and take a dump or something. Anyway, but yeah, the Devil, though, says that there's some people that have their own opinions about the situation. They're trying to figure it out. They want you to go a particular direction. That's where the choices come in. You have to make the choices on your terms. Judgment says to get out there and to evaluate how it is, make your best decision, because really the best thing that you can do. That's the best thing that you can do at this time. The Devil means we have too many people trying to tell us what to do. It also has a feel of restrictions, has that smell of restrictions. The Devil has that smell, doesn't it? We're in this almost like a snow globe where we just don't have a lot of control. And a lot of people have taken some control. Time to take it back, especially if your decision, your outcome, it's your butt on the line. You need to do that. There you go. All right. Let's see. The channel has a lot of goodies. A lot of, what does they say? A lot of technical goodies going on. Really? I have a degree in 30 technical certifications. So yeah, it is. I'm all about the technical stuff, I gotta say. All right. Kayla, will love come in for me? It sounds like a train. Is the love train arriving? Choo, choo. Kayla, where are you at? Let's see. What does my week look like? We did that. Kayla, will love come for me? We'll figure that out, Kayla. We hope so. Welcome to the channel, by the way. KO. I think you've been here before. I think I remember your name. I think so. My memory's not perfect, but it's decent. There you go. Take control of the, take control and choices. And choices as well seems to be the underlying message too. So, all right. By the way, really, this is the Tarot Super Tower. This is 70 decks in a presented form where I can just reach and grab whatever deck I need instantly. I made this because I needed it on the stream. Okay, let's go with the smelly deck of the night. Let's go with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Prepare to waft that stink in. Let it waft into your nostrils. Yes. Okay, this is the nastiest smelling deck I think I've ever had, which is a shame too. It's beautiful. And it's starting to peel on the side. What's going on here? I don't know. All right. I'm hoping that the smell goes eventually away. I don't really want it to stay. Nina wants a list of decks every night. Nina, what is a deck on the bottom row, third from the left? That is the This Might Hurt Tarot. That is the This Might Hurt Tarot. That is the bottom row, third from the left. It is the Smelly Angel Wisdom Tarot. We only got 3 cards. We need one more card. Come on. Come on, get with it, T.O. Get with the program. Let's get it done. Okay, will love come in for me? Let's do the hearts. We got release. We have the beautiful Two of Cups and the King of Wands. I'm just saying, this is a great read. This is a pretty good read here. Haley, welcome. How are you doing? Is there anything against 2 donation readings and one day of another question? Rowan, you're always welcome here. You can donate. You can do whatever you'd like. All right. Love come in for me. The Two of Cups says yes. It does say yes. It is a load of work, though. It is a load of work. It's almost like that you have some things working against you in this particular situation. The person is not easy to get along with, but you do like them. You have those rose-colored glasses. You really enjoy it. Justice says that you end up just balancing out some of their negative things with some positive. You like them. You sort of think that they're pretty comfortable to be around. You enjoy they make you feel good. They make you all tingly inside or whatever. But release and justice. Now, release sort of says that you're sort of ready for something. You're ready for something. You're willing to sort of just pick it up and run with it at this point. Release says, I'm looking for something. I'm ready to be sort of reborn, ready to get into that honeymoon stage to where everything is beautiful and wonderful and it looks great. Unfortunately, that comes in with a lot of baggage. But the Two of Cups again says that you have a lot of comfort. You have a lot of good feels with this particular person, and you tend to justice balance them out from good to bad. You're like, okay, they do have a couple of annoying things, but okay, after the honeymoon period is over, though, you start immediately noticing this sort of this King of Wands feel where it's just too much. They have too many things going on. They have some baggage they brought in, and they're not getting rid of it. They're hanging on to that baggage. They have it handcuffed to them. Like the old 70s movies where somebody has a suitcase and it's handcuffed to them. You feel kind of that way, right? With the king, you just feel that way with some of the baggage. They're just not releasing it, not getting in for that. Does love come in for me? Sure. Got a couple of nice majors here. Says again that it makes a pretty big impact, a decent impact for you. All right. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, so the 2 is the key factor here, and that is sort of where it's going. Again, I think this is going to be a water sign, so look for some of the indicators of the water sign, but one of the water signs that just carries the baggage with them. You know what I mean? Not a Pisces. A Pisces doesn't really carry the baggage in. They just sort of ignore that it exists. All right, Mina, general predictions for the week. Let's see, Mina, how it is going. We need a forecast reading.
I need a forecast reading because 2020 sucked.
MB, week ahead. See how that is going. Stojans, welcome. How are you doing tonight? All right, let's see about doing the Encore Tarot. I think The Encore Tarot is where to go with this. Mina wants a whole lot of good news. So we want to sort of dodge the Thoth if we can. You know what I mean? We want to dodge that Thoth if we can. Ultraviolet. See, there you go. Ultraviolet. We want it. Who wanted the Thoth? Somebody wanted the brutalness of the Thoth. Not April. Was it Bella? No. Okay, it was Felicia. Felicia wanted the Thoth action. By the way, if you're in the queue, I have not forgotten about you. The queue's kind of long tonight. It's great, though. I love it when it's busy. Time flies. We're already at an hour. Can you believe that? It's been like 10 minutes, it feels like. We are on Mina, by the way. We'll do April, Bella, Felicia, and get Rowan's impression if Rowan's going to abandon ship over there. Rowan may abandon ship over there. All right. Let's see about that. No thought. Yeah, Mina doesn't want a Thoth. Mina knows better. Mina's been around long enough to know. What is going on? The Nine of Coins. You're looking at a pretty productive week, a good week as far as that. You're competing for money, is what this is saying. We have money coming in. We have a competition for it. We're sort of fighting over something. There could be a disagreement or something like that. And I think we're almost fighting over something, possessions, a little bit of that second house feel with there. So, you're trying to figure that out. We're trying to figure that out. Who is going to win? Who is going to get the possessions? It's a little bit of the, the American Ninja show where they have to climb all this stuff. It sort of feels like that, the 5 of Wands into the 9. But again, I don't think it's going to be like a literal knockdown drag out. It just seems we have competition over money, competition over possession. Something happens with all of that. So we have a second house feel for that, especially with the 9. With the 9, really has a second house feel. Something that we've worked for, we've got it, we're trying to figure it out, how it all goes. Now, the 7 of Swords, though, into the 5 of Swords. We have 2 5s in here, meaning it's going to be a bit of a challenged week. Either that or you just feel like you're not making progress towards getting some stuff done. Even if you're in this challenge over money, we're then the back and forth. We have the 7 of Swords that points to just a lack of getting out. The 7 of Swords is naturally, literally escaping the situation. We just can't. We're stuck in it. 5 Swords. We feel trapped, feel a bit of the defeatism. But yeah, it looks like a little bit of a competition we can't get away from is essentially what we have for that. Mina, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Oh, as always, I appreciate you. As we say in Texas, appreciate you. All right, April, having a new job. Wants to get a honey at work. Let's see about that. Think I'll meet a honey at my work. Could. Maybe. Let's see. AS. Oh, we're going to find somebody cute. At least they better be cute. You meet somebody and they're all ugly, it's going to be a rough job. I'm just throwing that out there. No offense. But if you go to work and you start a new job and everybody is butt ugly, it's going to be a long, long career. All right. Let's find out about that. They got to be cute at least. Minimum. Not saying that you just dive on top of them like a loose football in an NFL game, but I am saying that at minimum they need to be cute. If you walk into work and they're all just butt ugly, you might as well just quit. Entertainment purposes only, though. Okay, so let's see what we're doing with these cheaped out minor cards on this deck. This deck is... I spent a lot of money on this deck, and I'm not very fond of it. All right. Let's say 10 of Wands, the Devil, the Elder of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. It doesn't look like it. Now, of course, I'm not saying that everybody's butt ugly. Not saying that you're going to walk in, everybody's going to be butt ugly, but it seems the opportunities just aren't a lot there, right? The 10 of Wands there's an overload of actual work. I mean, when you come in, it's like that they just load you up. The 10 of Wands, it's too much. It's an encumbrance. It doesn't feel right. It feels like it's just too much when we sort of get in there. The devil says there's also a bit of a drama starter in there too. And you don't really want that. You don't want a drama starter, but there ends up being a little bit of a drama starter. The devil, there's somebody working in there and sort of watching you. Hey, you're the new person. And of course, all the drama starters, they're all super nice. They're all super nice, but they love talking about you when you leave. You need to sort of work on that. You need to work on noticing that. Southern Soul Tarot, welcome, Megan. How are you doing tonight? But yeah, the devil says, watch out for this, especially with the Elder of Wands. It seems that your manager is super, super nice person. They are. I don't think they're the drama starter. I think that they're super nice, almost too nice. It's kind of a weird thing going on, but I think that that's going to be, somebody nice that's going to be there. Again, do we have anybody that is eligible, bachelor, bachelorette, or whatever? I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I'm not saying it's not immediate, but I'm just saying as far as you go, short-term read, we go into the job, we're looking around for the cute people. I just don't, it doesn't seem like that they're approaching us. Again, you have some people that are familiar. You're the new person. Everybody loves a new person. If you look like your picture, you're cute. So you're going to walk in there. A lot of people are going to notice you. So, but is there somebody that just wants to leap on you immediately? I just don't think so. You're going to have to sort of get in there, settle down, and the amount of stuff that you end up getting, the amount of stuff that you end up sort of processing at the start, sort of work out with it. The Ten of Pentacles says that you like the job. There's a lot of good news there. So there you go. All right. I'd never date another Libra. Forget my password to Google. Now I just won't lift the screen. Ultraviolet. I got locked out of this channel for like 3 years. Are there any signs that work out dating their same sign? All right. What are Catherine's true intentions? Is she trying to break me up with my love, with the love of the life? What are Catherine's true intentions about my relationship? Does she have feelings for my honey? That's not good. It's not good at all. Bella, that is not a good thing at all. Let's hope not. Let's hope she's not trying to ditch that relationship. All right, let's use a Thoth derivative. You didn't ask for a Thoth derivative, but I'm going to give you one anyway. Do I have the box for this? Yes, I do. The Rosetta Tarot. A Thoth derivative. I still want to make a Thoth deck. I want to start a new project, whether it be a book, a deck, something, anything. I'm really leaning towards a deck, but it's so much work. Maybe I should just do a book. I do want to do the ultimate tarot guide, which would go through every single card and give my opinion on every little nuance of every card, how it fits in, why it fits in, what would be great to be around, what would be terrible to be around. There's so many of those already, though. I think it's kind of repetitive, but I guess my particular stance on it would be different, obviously. So Bella, so somebody has some feelings, maybe they're trying to break us up. What are they doing? What do they have as far as that's concerned? I'm kind of confused. We have 3 majors here on this. It's almost like that they consider the situation pretty serious, obviously, with this many majors sort of swimming around in here. By the way, we're ending soon. We got Bella, Felicia, and then Rowan. The High Priestess says she does have some secrets. So if she's looking for true intention, she does have some goals that she would like. Some things that she would like to happen. So if you're leaning in that direction, the High Priestess does say we are interested in some particular goals. I think they do still have feelings for this person. So do they still have feelings? You literally have the love card right here. So if you're looking for that, so they have secrets, they have some hidden information, they have goals that you don't know about. The love is still there. They still have the beautiful feelings, all of the good feelings as well. They would like to sort of act on it too. The Chariot, the movement card. I want to get some stuff done. I want to act on it. They're really sort of focused on the particular person. They're focused on the boyfriend. So they are focused on that. The universe says that they didn't get the happy ending that they wanted, and they still think it's going to happen or it could happen. It is a very focused feeling that I think it could have worked out if I would have just did this, or I would have just did that. And if I had another chance, and it's a feeling of the grass is greener on the other side, right? You know, the grass is greener. If I just could get in this relationship again, it wouldn't be like that anymore. It would be so much better, so much better. The universe. I just need the second chance. So yeah, what you're thinking is kind of true. Anyway, obviously, entertainment purposes only. Don't go and kick them in the knee or something. You know, I'm just saying that's what the cards say. Cards definitely say that. And they're infatuated too. All these majors, they think that this could be an important situation. Felicia wants the Thoth abuse. Felicia wants it just right there. Give me the truth. I don't care if it's good or bad news or even horrible news, because I want the Thoth. You know what I mean? Would like to know if I and A will ever see each other again. Will we have beautiful love? Will we make love underneath the cabinets of the kitchen? We need to know. And in order to know, we have the Thoth.
Hooray!
The Thoth let you know. It doesn't lie. I would think this is the most accurate deck I have. If you want the absolute truth, if you want accuracy, I think the Thoth will give it to you. I think it just lays it out on the line. I still need to play lottery numbers with the Thoth. That is on my list. But let's see. All right, prepare for the worst. Will we get back together? I think, okay. Well, you know, we'll do that. We'll play that. That's fine. If you were going to get back together, well, I think so. But I don't think you want to. So there we go. We meet a lot lately. I think so, but I don't think you would like the outcome. So, yeah. So there's this success. There is. It feels like we have good stuff. It feels like we have good things going on. But it's not clear. Why is the two reversed? Why is love reversed? It feels like that there's no love there, even though we have this beautiful situation where everything is going so nice, so smooth. Everything is just moving right along. It feels like we're headed for some adventure. We're headed for this nice situation where the clouds part and the sun shines, and we just want to just give each other a kiss. Mwah. Or something. But something's happening, but there's no love there. What the hell is going on? The Fool says that we have intentions for this, obviously. Obviously. We wouldn't have this nice smelling card over here without taking these intentions here. So we have all of these threads running around. The Fool says, I want to get back into this adventure. I want all of these good feelings. I think everything is going to be all right. But we're in a weird situation from the whole thing. The bottom line is, you know, if you want to jump back in, it would be nice. It should be fun. It could be fun. But will you like it at the end of the cycle, at the very end of the situation? I don't think so. I don't think that that's going to be one of those one of those good endings, not a happy ending, no pun intended. Not a happy ending. It's going to go like it did before. There's situations that are going to come up. There's things that they know they haven't told you. They're going to come up. And when you find them out, you're not going to be pleased nor happy with it. And it's going to end up poorly. I'm not saying drastically poorly like the tower. We don't have any of that crap here. But we do say that if you want to leap on it, then go ahead and leap on it. But it'd be fun. We have we'll have a nice little thing that's adventurous and fun. Like the Fool says, it's adventurous and fun. But at the end of the day, you're looking for something permanent, something where we just have the wedding vows. I just don't see it. I think that you end up going, well, that was fun for a little bit. Now it's time to move on. Speaking of moving on, the last reading of the night. By the way, if you are new to the channel, I'm here at 6:30 every single night for the rest of your natural life. If you're still alive and breathing, I am here at 6:30 p.m. Central doing tarot readings. And I'd love to see you come back. I don't know why you would, but if you want to, I'd love to see you come back and hang out with me once more tomorrow night, because I will be here. All right, we're abandoning the situation. We're cutting bait. Is this going to be something that could be bad? We could use the This Might Hurt tarot, but instead I want to mess up the wildwood. There we go. Good boy. Okay. Dark Mansion will let us know. Leia, there is no list. We pick things at random after we do donations, and it has been a donation-centric read. But again, Leia, I'm here tomorrow night and the next 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 night, forever and ever. Before I die, I am writing an artificial intelligence to pick up where I left off. I will give the artificial intelligence a tarot tower. I will teach them everything that I know, and they'll be my replacement. So even after I'm gone, this stream will still be going. Okay. Should I consider leaving? Before we cut bait with this relationship, by the way, entertainment purposes only, never leave your spouse based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet. You know what I mean? Is it time to go? The Six of Wands, the Star, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. You have better choices out there. Let's face it. You have better choices out there. It could be a situation where you have other choices. So is there something better out there waiting? Of course there always is. The Seven of Cups, there's always this, a better grass is greener on the other side. Page of Pentacles, you really sort of need something that's going to be more stable, that makes you feel stable. The Page of Pentacles, you've watched my videos, you know this is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. It is the stability of stability. This is what we're looking for. You want good feel. You want stability. You want to know somebody is there for you. You want to know that you're up front, you're important, and you are loved. And that's where you sort of want to go. You want that comfort, that zone. The Star says you're not feeling it now, though. You're not feeling it. The Star, you have the guiding light of the Star. In a loose way, this is sort of a Walmart movement card. I mean, the Star is kind of a Walmart movement card because you do have the guiding star. Are you going to follow it? The Star says no. You probably, in a Walmart movement way, you probably don't want to leave. The Star says, even though this is not our destiny, even though this is not comfortable, even though it feels like this is not where I should be, the Star says don't leave. This just is not a situation where you want to leave. The Six of Wands sort of predicates this whole thing. Six of Wands is the Lord of Victory. The Lord of Victory says that you need to address the situation head on, get victory over it before it becomes too big for both of you. So get victory over it. In a Walmart movement card way, it says don't move, but you realize this is not your destiny. You're looking for stability. You do have other options though, if you would so choose. There you go. And with that, That is the end of the evening. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate everybody being here, all your support and love. And again, we'll be back in 23 hours. We'll see you then.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa, why did she go?